The Indians have said, "Play ball!" And because we're optimists, we believe they're heading towards a winning season. Now that's a great reason to smile. But if your teeth are causing your smile to strike out, then we've got a winning pitch. Dentist Steve March is here to catch us up on ways to make your teeth work as a team.
Very appropriate spring introduction, Lori.
Okay, well, you need a full team roster to play a good game. I assume you need a full set of teeth to have a great smile.
Yeah, and you do. And one of the things that we see a lot of and you hear a lot about is implants. They've been around for, Lori, 40, 50 years. Today you hear a lot in the media about them. And we have some pictures of what we used to do before we had implants and what we still do with different people. This is a patient who came to me, and she had had periodontal disease. She was going to lose those front teeth. They were very mobile, and she wanted something so she could go back and teach the next day. So literally what we did with her is those teeth were removed, and at the same day we made a partial. Now the partial goes in and out, but worked very well in her case as an immediate restoration. Another patient who came to me was missing teeth. Interestingly enough, she had been a teacher, now a retired teacher, had worn a partial for many years, had lost those laterals. Actually, when she was growing up, they never really came in. She wanted something permanent after all these years, and we went ahead and we did a fixed bridge. That means there are a number of teeth crowned all together in one piece. It looks marvelous. A little bit difficult to clean. You have to thread a piece of floss through. But that's what we do in many cases. But a lot of people today know about implants, and they say, if the teeth on either side of the space are open or in good shape, maybe I'd like to do implants, and so we go to implants.
Okay, I've seen commercials for that. So how does that actually work?
Well, it's interesting. There are two different ways to do it. Today you see a lot of commercials about getting your teeth in a day. And what happens in those cases is the day of surgery you get the teeth. There are a number of appointments leading up to it, planning and that sort of thing. And then the day of the surgery, and this is for people who have maybe a few teeth left, maybe not so good, or no teeth, especially on the lower jaw. They get 4 implants in that day and then a denture that gets screwed on. So it's, when they say teeth in a day, it's a denture, and in many cases it's a very good, satisfactory result. A little difficult to clean because, again, that denture doesn't come out. So that's one thing.
But there's other options.
There are other options, and oftentimes we'll use single tooth implants, or if somebody's missing a lot of teeth, they can, instead of going to a denture, have individual implants placed for each tooth. And we have a number of pictures, I think, that will show exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
This is a patient of mine who came to me. He had lost that one tooth, and I wanted to show the audience what it looked like when you saw what the implant head and screw looked like in the bone. Again, that's beneath the bone and into the bone. The bone takes about 4 months to grow around that. During the treatment, we then put a post on top of it. Today we can do them with ceramic posts that look good. In the old days they were metal, and so it showed through the crown. And then we'll have an after picture that you, hopefully you look at that and say, wow, it's indistinguishable where that tooth was. So again, a single tooth implant there was very successful. We also have patients who come to me with multiple teeth missing, and this is a patient who came to me. His girlfriend brought him in. He was in his 70s. Didn't like the way his teeth looked. He was missing a number of teeth on his upper right side, had some old crown work, and was about to lose a couple of other teeth. So in the upper front, we took the old crowns out. We did some porcelain veneers. In the lowers, we did porcelain veneers. There's the patient before with the implants in those same zirconium or tooth-colored abutments. And then as you look up at the arch, those are individual crowns. He can floss them, he can brush them. They look absolutely natural.
Just like real teeth, basically.
Just like real teeth. And not only was he thrilled, but his girlfriend was thrilled. But he said he loved the feeling of having his own teeth back. That's very different than having a denture. When you do some of the dentures, they can pop out with implants. And that's one of the ways it can be done. Again, this is mostly for lower teeth and lower dentures that want to snap in. But in this case, with this last patient we showed, he wanted his own teeth again. So that was a great result and one that he was proud of, and as I said, his girlfriend loved as well.
All right. As always, great information. If your smile has been on the bench, it's time to get back into the game. Let Dr. Marsh help coach your teeth into a winning smile. For pointers, give him a call. The number's next.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com. Next, getting schooled on a rare reunion.